not G. It's not J. It's pronounced J. 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 Why is it pronounced J? That's because letter E in French is pronounced E. 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 So that is because letter E in French is pronounced E. 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 All right, so that makes J-E pronounced as Jo. Jo. So Jo is I, like Je m'appelle. So you know when you want to say my name is or I am, you don't say J, you say Je. Je suis, I am. Je m'appelle, my name is. So that I is pronounced as Jo. And then how do we pronounce you in French? We say tu. 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 Good. That is you in French. However, we use this you when we are referring to one person, meaning singular, right? And informal. Okay? Singular and informal. That's when you use to. What do I mean by singular? For example, I am talking to only you, right? You are one person. So I use to for you, right? And informal, maybe you are my friend, you are my sister, you are my colleague, we are close. So I want to say you are or you have. I will say tu are. So tu is you, don't forget, for one person and also used formally. I repeat, tu is you, meaning for one person and also used informally. Don't forget that. And then next we have is il. 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 Meaning E. Elle. Elle. Please, it's not Elle. It's not hello. No. Why? Because you see this E here, we're not going to pronounce it. It's silent at the end of the word. Alright? So we say Elle. Elle. She. Good. So can we start from Jo now? Can we start from I? Jo, I, tu, you, il, elle, she. One more time. Jo, I, tu, you. Don't forget, tu is you for what? Singular and also informal. Very good. Il, elle, she. Good. And then we have on. So on actually means so many things in French. On can mean it. On can also mean we, right? On can also mean you in French. Yes, take note of that. On is, it means it, we, you, depending on the sentence or depending on what you want to say in French. All right. So don't forget, I know like on in English is like on something, but then in French it is it, we, you. It also means everyone. It just depends on the sentence you are using or you are composing. So now the next is nous. 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 Meaning we. So look at it. I didn't say nous. I said nous. Guess what? This S is also not pronounced. So what does that tell you? That most times in French, please take note of what I said most times, not all the time. Most times, letter E and letter S are not usually pronounced at the end. Take note, at the end of a word in French. Okay, so that's why it's pronounced as nous, not nous. So this S is just here, but it's not pronounced. So nous meaning we. We, like you and me, you and I, yeah, we. That is what we mean by nous. Now we have another you here, and it's vous. The S not pronounced. Don't forget the rule, because when you get the pronunciation correctly, it becomes easier for you to understand and also pronounce it like French and not English. All right. So vous is you. All right. The S is not pronounced at the end. But then you're wondering, how many you do we have in French? We've gotten like 3 U's already. So what's the essence of the tu, on, and vous? So just take it step by step. So we'll use vous when it is plural okay? And when it's also formal, okay? So what do I mean by plural? For example, you have you and your friend, and I want to ask you and your friend what you are doing. I don't use tu for you and your friend. I'm going to use vous. Why? Because it's plural. You are already more than one person. Do you understand? You're already more than one person. So we use vous for plural. I repeat, we use vous for more than one person. And then also formal. For example, you're talking to your boss, right? You're addressing someone that is older than you. You don't use tu for that person. Don't forget, tu is informal, but vous is formal. So you use vous for someone, but what? In a formal way. Now let me break it down for you. Breathe in, breathe out. Take it easy. Two cases you can use vous. You can use vous for one person, but it has to be that that one person is someone that is older than you. That's one person in a formal way. Do you get it? Or you can use it for two persons, right? Two persons now. For example, like I was talking about you and your friend. I can't use tu for you and your friend. Why? Because, I can't use vous for you and, I can't use tu for you and your friend. Why? Because tu is singular, but vous is plural. So don't get it mixed up. It's simple. Tu is you as singular and also informal. Then vous is you as plural and also used formally. All right, so let's get on. The next one is il. Il meaning they. So see, it's not ils. Don't forget, the S is not pronounced. So it's il meaning they. And we have elle, not elle. So don't mix it up with this one. Okay, don't mix it up with this. This is the singular, he and she. But this is il, they, elle, they. You're wondering, how many they do we have here? Why do we have more than one day? Take it slowly. Don't worry. I will explain it to you. So the first day is used for masculine. All right. We use it for masculine. That is when you are referring to a group of men. You understand? You have like 3 or 4 men and you're like, oh, what are they doing? You use il for them. So we use il as they for masculine, that's male, guys in a place that you want to address or something. And then we use elle for they as feminine. Group of women, group of ladies, group of girls you have in one location. We don't use il for them. We use elle. So that, what does that tell you? Il is they for masculine. Elle is they for feminine. I know it can be confusing with the pronunciation because we have il, he, elle, she. But don't worry, just know that for the day, we add an S, but we do not pronounce it. All right, and then the question will come up, what of when we have both masculine and, like we have both men and women in a particular place, I want to address them as they. What do we use? Who can guess? Okay, any answer? You have both men, like you have men and women in one location, and you want to address them as they. What do you use? Do you have any response? Okay. So we use il. Yes. So when you have both male and female, like you have both men and women in one location, right? And you want to refer to them as they, you still go back to il. So what does that tell you? Use elle only when we are talking about some group of women that we want to use they from. So I hope it's clear. I hope you understand very well. So we're going to start from the top just to perfect our pronunciation, and then we quickly go to the next, avoir, the verb to have. All right. So don't forget, what is personal pronouns in French? It's called pronom personnel. Again, pronom personnel. All right, that is what we call personal pronouns in French. Pronom personnel. And then we have je, I. Let's go again. Je, I, tu, you, tu, you. Don't forget, how's our tu like? Tu is singular and informal. Do not forget that. Good. And then we have il, he, elle, she, on, it, we, you. Okay. And then we have nous. Don't forget, don't pronounce the S, please. It's not nous, it's nous. We. Vous. You. Il, not is, please. Il, they for masculine. Elle, they for feminine. And don't forget, when we have a group of men and group of women and we want to address them together, what do we say? What do we use? We use il. Very good. So one more time and then we'll go to the verb avoir. So I hope you're pronouncing it. I hope you're saying it. I hope you're pronouncing it just the way I'm pronouncing it, because you need to pronounce French just as the French would pronounce it, and not try to pronounce French in the English with the English accent or something. So take note of this, and let's go one more time, and then we go to the next topic for the day. So we start from the top again. Personal pronoun is pronom personnel. Pronom personnel. All right, that is personal pronoun. So let's go slowly. Je, I, tu, you, il, elle, she, on, it, we, you, nous, we, vous, you, il, they, elle, they. Bravo!